Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, sweet. Awesome. Sorry I could not make it last stream. I was going with my friend to donate plasma. And they were super scared of needles and they needed me to be there with them. Alright. Show my iPad screen. Boop. Let's close down the close-up face cam. So we're just picking up from last time. How's your guys' week? I've been trying to work on my persona and I keep starting over because I can't decide what I want it to be. I think my first persona was like a dog, like it was like a cavalier, and then like I wanted it to be a dragon, and then when I started doing the dragon one, I wanted it to be a chameleon, and then I was like, oh, I can make it like a chameleon dragon, but then I was just like, oh, what if it was a frog? So like, yeah, I've been drawing that this week. I also been working on stuff for the game. The developer won't leave me alone about finishing the art. Good, but the weekend can never come fast enough, honestly. True dat, true dat. I'm going to Pride this Saturday. Me and my friends are planning like this Thanksgiving meetup because I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving with my family. Like, I just kind of do it on my own. Same with Christmas. Um, so what's his face? Yeah, I've been planning that. But I never do it on Thanksgiving because I know that like my friends have families to spend Thanksgiving with. Yeah, we're planning all kinds of fun games and stuff. So I'm trying to think of like I know everyone wants to play Among Us on Thanksgiving, so I'm definitely gonna do that. Um, my partner likes dancing, so I'm gonna do Just Dance. But I don't know. I don't really like the game so much, but I play it because everyone else likes it, and when everyone else is happy, then I'm happy. So I more play it for other people. Had my identity stolen, so I have to stay home this weekend until the bank gives me back my money. Jesus. Well, you know when the bank's like behind, like, you know when the bank's got your back, you know that the person who stole your identity is really gonna get fucked with a capital F. So that at least that part is good, and the fact that it's all gonna be fixed by next week. I'm so glad because you know getting your identity stolen is like Some scary stuff. Something similar happened to my mom. She accidentally left her car unlocked at work, and someone had stolen her credit card from her car where she had it unlocked. What they do is they track wherever the purchases, like when it comes to like, they like track where the purchases are coming from, and they contact the merchants. And when it's an in person, they usually like use cameras to see who it was and start the investigation from there. Or if it's online, they'll usually like have the websites like track like the customer's IP address and stuff like that. It's crazy. Reminds me of when I think it was like, I've only heard about it happening, but I wasn't even there for the second hand information. The information I was given was third hand. But I remember something was going around like kids were like taking like the credit card information of like Congress members and like buying things, and they were like surprised when they got in trouble. Like when you use someone else's like credit card and when you like steal someone else's identity like that, it's so easy to get caught. The people that get away with it are like really skilled. But it's not like something anyone can do. So best believe that person is getting royally screwed. What kind of hat was I gonna give this kid? I think we are going with like a OG Lolita type thing. Last time, I don't believe I shared my screen, so... Let's see. The window capture's not really on. Their name came up on my bank statements. Oh my god, what an idiot! What an idiot, bro! That is hilarious. Yeah, they're definitely gonna get fucked. Hold on, I'm opening the source properties for this. There. Move the screen back here so we can look at my inspiration for this. I misspelled it because I'm an idiot. Isn't this fashion just so freaking cute? Kind of like the little bowler cap or whatever that we got going on over here. But, oops. Maybe I'll do that. We'll see. No, that looks... No. Maybe I'll just go with the beret. I see a lot of them have little berets anyways. They'll put a little charm or something on it. Yeah, it is a good thing people are stupid. That's what I call natural selection. Hmm. What should the charm be? I guess just a regular ribbon, right? Make it like a rose or something. Remember growing up, everyone was so stunned at like how easily I could draw roses, and it's just like just draw a vagina, like just draw a spiraling coochie of infinite terror. And then maybe a bow. I can barely see the emotes on Streamlabs. Is that a rabbit twerking? I freaking love that. It's a good thing I don't want kids because I'd be dressing my kid up like this. Like, they would have no choice. Like, they would probably get bullied. I was talking to my friends about it the other day. I was just like, yeah, I would like, if they were like a baby, I would dress them in like, not normal clothes. Like, I would dress them in Halloween costumes of like specific animals, like a teddy bear or like a panda bear. Like, that would be their regular clothes. And then once they got a certain age, I would start dressing them up like this, which is why I should not have kids. That's not the reason why I'm choosing not to have kids, but it's glad that I have other reasons because if nothing else was stopping me, you know what I mean? I mean, they. Wait, hold on. To deselect this. I mean, they made Build a Bear for a reason. I buy clothes to dress up my bear. I mean, but babies aren't bears. I mean, I would treat my kid like a Build a Bear. I'm also scared that like I'll have a weak moment and like yell at them for like a dumb reason and then like traumatize them, which like I get it. No one's a perfect parent, but if I'm not gonna be the closest thing to it, there's no point in bringing someone in this world if I'm gonna like traumatize them because you know it's not worth creating an emotionally unstable adult who wants to die. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's to me, it's not worth it. To me, it's not worth it unless I know that person's gonna live like a really great, fulfilling life. You know, fuck it. Also, I'd be really scared of my kids. Like, I would 100% let them bully me. What a cute little boy. Gosh, I'm thirsty. Are y'all staying hydrated? Thank you. Witchtober, that's awesome. A witch drawing a day, that's nice. I drew a witch. It was like a little froggy witch. Because I was trying to come up with more female characters for my comic because I thought there was like an overabundance of male characters. That's fun. I want to do Clowntober. Do you guys know what your Halloween costumes are going to be? Should I give them gloves? A lot of them don't have gloves, so never mind. Oh, this looks like a fake doll. Yeah, I thought this was a mannequin. It's crazy. Sonic gloves? Hell no. Probably a genie or a vampire. I have cute little back wing hair clip. That would be cute. A genie sounds cool too. I guess I'm just biased towards a vampire option though. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna do like a couple's Halloween costume. So I was gonna be like Gomez and the other person was gonna be Morticia. But I'm still wondering whether I should be like actual Gomez, like a gender bent version. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I was a guy for Halloween. I think my first male Halloween costume was in middle school because I wanted to be Peter Pan. The Wednesday Netflix show coming out soon. Either way, I can strangely imagine you as Gomez with an oversized suit. Yeah. I was thinking of going to Spirit Halloween and buying one of the like kids gangster costumes because I know that the when it comes to like kids costumes, I can usually fit in like a size medium or large. Sometimes a small depending. um the one size ones seem to fit me pretty well, but like every year they have those little like the little mafia costumes or whatever. So I'll probably use that because I mean he kind of dresses like that pretty much. I mean it's just a basic suit and I think it's got stripes on it or something. Has anyone watched the show? Is it any good? It didn't really pique my interest, but I was like, oh, maybe I'll watch it like one of these days since it's October, you know? In the mustache, in the mustache, yeah. Yeah. My partner looks like Morticia if Morticia was like had a darker skin tone. But also like there's so much evidence that like points towards like Morticia being like Vietnamese, so like it only makes sense, you know, especially since like Gomez like in the new live action, the actor that they used to play Gomez is Puerto Rican, and I'm like, oh my god, it's me, it's me. You just matched up perfectly, and Gomez is like shorter than Morticia too, right? Yeah, she's taller than him, right? I want to separate these button a little bit. Yeah, that's a lot better. Oh yeah, I think these were like suspenders or little overalls. I don't remember. This little crucifix crotch. I have mixed feelings about it, but I gave the new Monster High live action a chance, so yeah. That's why I'm not really gonna make any judgments until like I watch it. From what I've seen from the previews, which and then like I made it a point to do what you're doing, where I'm just like giving them the benefit of the doubt until like I see it, because I thought Q Force was gonna be whack, and then I watched Q Force and I actually really liked Q Force, and I was just like, oh, this isn't like some disgusting stereotypical like bullshit like they made it out to be like in the trailer, you know? But I will say the trailer, the only like person I've seen like act in depth in the trailer where I've seen a lot of footage of them was Wednesday, and I didn't really see much of anyone else. Looks wise, I think the Wednesday like it's pretty good. Acting wise, um I think the actress did a good job of portraying the role that like the directors gave them. However, I feel like the directors put her in this odd direction that I'm seeing them start to depict Wednesday in, where like the thing is like Wednesday's not a bitch. She's just very monotone, and like it's just like how everyone else perceives the family is that like she's just misunderstood a lot of the time. She'll do things that really stand out to other kids. She won't like put a show. She doesn't like mask and like, you know, play this weird social game that everyone seems to play, which is why I liked her so much, right? But like the trailers made it seem like she's going out of her way to be bitchy, if that makes any sense. And you kind of got that a little bit from the cartoon as well. And I don't know. I just never really took Wednesday for like, you know what I mean? Someone who would go out of their way to like be mean. I think if she was like if like someone like kept provoking her, you know, but like I don't know. But like I said, I haven't watched it, so I wouldn't know. I'm so sad that the actor that played the original Gomez in the live actions died though. I didn't even know that he was dead. I had to find out like on through like a TikTok video. Yompire should have sharp nails since he's a cat. Only makes sense. There we go. Kind of like the new Draculaura. Still upset that they just got rid of Claudine's whole family. Wait, even Claude? They got rid of her brother? It's weird. Why even pick up like something to like make a show off of if you're just gonna change the entire canon? I hate when people do that, and people do that a lot. And it's just like if you have your own idea, just do an original show. It's something that like no one makes anything original anymore. And the things that are original aren't even original in my opinion because they're sequels. No, I don't like adding that. Just made it look like his arm was shifted in a direction that looks weird. Time for his little belt buckle. I think because my stomach is like so backed up from like all the stuff I ate yesterday, I'm just gonna have like grapes and spring rolls for dinner tonight. I also have a photo shoot I have to do. I'm wondering if I should do the photo shoot before or after I eat. Usually I do it like after I eat just because when I'm hungry I'm like really grumpy. I don't know. Yeah, I'll probably just do it before. Or not before, after. I'll do it after. Sorry.
I thought Sunday.
I was gonna do it on Sunday just because I thought I was gonna be super exhausted after this, but I think I'll be refreshed after I eat something. It's pretty much what I did this like eye makeup look. It's just a like a little purple cut crease. I feel like the lines on this are a little too thick for my liking. No, I've never seen bubble shorts with a belt loop. So I was thinking about streaming and dating sims. Maybe a little before and a little after so you have energy to do the photo shoot. True, true. Also, if I do the shoot after, I'll have time beforehand to go to the store and grab some grapes and stuff. I've been really getting back into like eating grapes. They're like candy for me. But I only buy the kind that are like really firm and like crunchy. I won't have any other kind of grape. I noticed like they're just all just gross to me. But now that I've bought more starch, I can get back into the habit of like turning the fruit that I don't eat into like preserves and stuff like that, which is something I used to do a lot of time. Like whenever like I bought like fruits that like just didn't eat right away and they got rotten too fast, or they were about to go rotten, like they're very, 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 very close, I would like blend them up, put some sugar and all the other ingredients and boil them and like turn it into like jam, and then I would have toast with jam until like all of it was gone. And the jam I make is like so good because I like it like, I don't know, I don't like sweet jam. I like it to be very like fruity and tarty and stuff like that. So like I'll add lemon juice and other things to taste. But yeah. Aw, he looks so cute. I love him. He's so cute. Now for his little shoes. Start out with the laces, because those are the most complicated and the ones that I hate the most. Oh god. What kind of shoes these people wear? I don't even show the shoes. Oh, they look kind of like boots, heels, some Kingdom Hearts looking platform, chunky chunks, chunky stompies. I'll probably just draw the chunky stompies. Like a little curve towards the middle coming from the heel. I think they just like the old actor so they won't give the guy a chance. Maybe. But it's like, what are you gonna do? Resurrect him from the dead? Like, I mean, there's not really much they can do about it. Besides, I think he kind of looks close enough. I mean, the thing about Gomez is you just gotta find, like, a good actor who is, you know, Hispanic, but also has, like, Senpaku type, like, eyes that make it look like he's fucking high all the time. Because I noticed, even in the cartoons, even in the OG, like, comics and all that kind of stuff, Gomez looked fucking baked. Gomez is like, you know what I mean? He look geeked out of his mind 24/7. Like he probably starts the day smoking a bowl or two. Oh my god, I hope you guys didn't hear that. My stomach just made the most foul noise. What else do I have to do? Oh, I just have to do the outline the wings and stuff. We're pretty much almost done. Mm, the shin, the shin is too convex. I don't like it. I think that's what I like most about digital art is that, and I think that's why I'm able to like progress and skill faster with digital art than I would traditional media or medium. I don't know how you say it. Um, it's because when something doesn't look right, I will just erase it and start over. And I feel like with traditional medium, like even if you do it with a pencil, do you know how much like energy it takes to like just erase one little thing? And then even then you're left with like a little ghost of what like used to be there. And if you're drawing something you're not used to, it's just like a whole like mess and like a divot of like all the stuff that's been erased and it just it's a whole thing. Also, I'm tired of having like this whole side of my palm be like pitch black and then I have to like it's just it's messy, to be honest. I feel like this should be moved up a little bit. Oops. Ah. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, yeah. I need to know. I'm so hungry. I appreciate it. Okay. Now I just need the tail and the wings. I'll do the wings first because they're the hardest. You have paint on your sketchbook? Hi, Cybercupid. How much? I hope it's not too much paint. Maybe you could turn it into like a drawing or something. That's always fun. Maybe I should make the wings smaller. That works out better, composition wise. Yeah, I like that a lot better. Actually, let me just redo the wings entirely. So also they could be a bit thinner too. And I'm also going to use the liquify tool to kind of fix up the proportions a bit. Whoa! Mm. gonna make the shoes bigger. The boy got tiny feet. Okay, that's a lot better. Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I guess this is it. This is it. This is the final product. Not counting the wings. I'm doing the wings right now. Hmm? What time is it for me? For me, it's like 6:13 p.m. Sorry, I'm looking at. I missed it on a bunch of chat. We need a sound alert to get it. Honestly, because I'll just be like, I'll be in the zone. Also muted on Twitch for something, but I can't hear on YouTube. That's also very weird. The YouTube video is also lonely screen on YouTube. Hold on. Let me just Hold on, let me redo it. Lonely screen. I don't know if Streamlabs has a sound alert, but if it does, like, that would be great. I haven't like researched it enough. Wonder if I can like do it like one of those like the drawing pads where it's like you like what is it like I, they're like the drawing tablets but like the screen is like your computer screen and then you know what I mean. Wonder if I could use that logic on here so I can keep my eye on the screen still. Okay, let's see if it works. I haven't used one of those in a long time. Yeah, no, I'm having the hardest time. I would need more practice, to be honest. Honestly, I had such a hard time when I first used those. That was like when I first got into like digital art, and I just used Photoshop. I was using Photoshop before I used Procreate, but then I saw everyone was using Procreate, and Procreate was like really trending at the time. And then I was just like, oh, let me try it. And then I did, and I got a whole iPad for it. And I found out that it's a lot easier to use in Photoshop. But Photoshop is the industry standard, so I really need to retrain myself, I guess. I mean, I can see why. Maybe it'll adjust to Procreate one day, or maybe Procreate will improve its software to where it's more compatible with Photoshop. Because if they did that, they would make a lot more money. You know what I mean? I don't feel like going into too much detail with these wings. I just want to get it over with. Dude, I feel like no one from Instagram goes to my streams, to be honest. I don't even know why, like, I post it on my story every now and then. Alright. Oh, I forgot the tail! Forgot the tail. Is out of sync the audio and the video? Maybe I should end the stream early. Until it's all fixed, you know what I mean? Because I feel like addressing those issues might take a little while. At least we got the line work done. That's fun. Ah! Alright. Let me look up. Did I look up Vampire girl or boy? Oh yeah, because we were trying to figure it out. Okay. Vampire's like a black cat, so probably make them like really dark. And also use that shade of black or like dark gray for like what's his face for the hair. So seems like there's a little bit of blue in it. So maybe that for the hair, and then should make the rest like gray or something. Maybe a lighter shade of gray, because I don't want it to blend in too much with the blue. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll make this. Should add like some red in there or something at least. I know there's some pictures where they have the little red bow. Oh, thank you for the pineapples. Mm. You know, because they're a vampire, I'm going to lower the saturation of the skin tone a little bit. But that doesn't really contrast that well against the hair, so maybe I should make the hair a little bit more saturated. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, the eyes are black, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm just gonna make the eye color the same color as the hair color. Hmm. Make the suspenders like blue too. And I'll make this a lighter shade of gray. And then the golden crucifix thing. Probably make this blue too. This. What y'all think about stripes? I think the stripe is cool. Hey. Is it out again? Is the screen out again? Okay, good. Hmm. All right. Ah. Alright, this seems cool. I'm gonna use gradient maps to adjust the color palette a little bit. Make it more vampire-y. Yeah, this looks a lot better. Ooh. Okay. So this is our color palette. Mm-hmm. And then the quotes. I think that's it. Alright. Cut and paste. I kind of want to adjust these a little bit more, at least these ones. That looks a lot cooler. I like that. I'll probably just roll with that. What, the color scheme? How are you doing, Hank? All right. Hmm. I wonder if using it as a reference layer might work. Oh no! I did the wrong layer. Psych, that's the wrong layer. Ah! Ah! I forgot to do the claws on this side because I'm an idiot. No. There's still time. I could still fix this. There. Fuck it. Alright, sweet. Never mind. Everything's all good now. Oh wait, I forgot to do alpha lock. Okay, there. Did anyone watch Coco? Everyone I know wants to rewatch Coco, and I'm like, I can't do it. I'm gonna cry. I feel like that's like a traditional October movie now. I have a booming headache, but I'm drunk, so I guess it balances it out. I feel like being drunk might make the headache worse. Thank you, Hank. Mm. Ah. Bloop, 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 bloop. You think you've seen Coco? I want to be in the toon world. I hate the real world. Hmm. Maybe the grass is greener. Cause like I watch Cool World, and Hollywood wanted to get out. You know what I mean? So who knows? Oops. Oop. I think it depends on what world I would be in. it was like a fantasy world, maybe. I think that would be pretty cool. If you guys were in like any like cartoon world or anything, what would it be like? Sometimes I think like, oh, I think it'd be cool if I was born in the world of my comic, but then like I made the world like so in my comic like really cool but also really messed up at the same time. Like, not sugarcoat it, but also it's like I kind of had to because I didn't have to. Like I didn't add anything too messed up, but like if there's no conflict in the world that you're building, where's the story? You know what I mean? So yeah. Well, with that being said, I guess if I was in the world of the my comic, I'd probably want to be born as like a certain person. The human world affects the cartoon world. The cartoon world would still be problematic though. Yeah. What'd you say, Libby? Speaking of Toon World, y'all remember Two Town? Oh god, yes. Real world pretty low tier for real, but you gotta make the most of it. Yeah. What's really funny about that is like when you think about like the cartoon world or whatever, Chogodike is right. Like a lot of it is affected by like the real world, and I think it's because the Toon World is mostly man-made. If you think about it, it only goes as far as our imagination is willing to take it. But that also means that you could probably have more control over it than you think. Then there's VR chat. Have you guys ever seen gameplay of this video game called I believe it's called Soma, where like they upload their consciousness into like this cloud called like the Ark. Technically a world like that is possible. But then when you think about it too much, you start to realize that like a lot of the realistic parts of it is like stuff that people have theorized about like our world being created or something. But essentially in the arc you like upload your consciousness into this program, and because every human on earth was like what's his face is dead, and there's really no actual chance of survival because in the game science didn't advance far enough to where we could get away from the planet. And the reason why the whole human race died in the game was because I think it was like a meteor or something happened that was kind of like it was happening so fast and under such short notice that there was really nothing that could be done about it. And like the whole surface of the earth was like fried. Like, it was like fried like some Popeye's chicken sandwich, like, and there's only like a couple surviving humans, and like two, I think, in the game, and then the rest were like robots. Even the main character was a robot, but they didn't realize it. And that's not a spoiler because it happened at the beginning of the game. But like, yeah, it's crazy. The only problem with that though is that it's not really like your actual consciousness so much as it is like a copy of your consciousness. Like if we were thinking about this like from a realistic standpoint, like all these like Elon Musk and like all these people that are like wanting to upload their consciousness into like the cloud, it wouldn't actually be their actual consciousness. It would only be like a copy of their consciousness. And as much of their consciousness as a computer can carry, you know? It's a lot of processing power. So like it'd be a version of you uploading another version of you, like a clone. And you want the version of you that is living on to have a good life, but you're making those decisions for them. And the world that they're in might not be so neat, you know? It makes me wonder, you know, like people always like talk about like how, oh, like, well, like spiritual, new age spiritual people are like, oh, you chose this life before you were born on this planet. You chose to be born to these parents and all that kind of crap. Like, I can't help but wonder if that's like the equivalent of, you know what I mean? Us choosing our lives if we just so happen to upload our consciousness into the cloud or whatever. And that extends into all these like freaking weird like conspiracy theories that people have about like us living in a simulation and all that kind of crap. Which I guess is plausible, but at the same time, like there's not really a lot of evidence to it. And even if there was evidence, what can you do? You know? Like the Matrix or whatever. Oh my god, this chat is going insane. Yeah, it'd just be a copy of you, like, for all instances dead. Judy Hopps, she would go crazy. What? Mickey Mouse is evil. Cartoon Network is gone. It merged with Warner Brothers. Yep. My ex-friend theorized that Mickey Mouse was like an ink demon. Lola Bunny is an actress in her 30s and she's independent. She has a good merged with... Wait, she has a good life. She has on and off love interests. Sounds dope. I want to meet Jessica Rabbit. Remove blue cheese. Hmm. I don't know what characters I would want to meet if I was like in the cartoon world. In fact, I just feel like a lot of the characters that I would like wouldn't like me back. Maybe I'd want to be like I don't know. The Ninja Turtles seem chill enough. I don't fucking know. They seem cool. If I was gonna meet a cartoon character, I would probably go for maybe someone not from an anime. Just because anime characters seem to be very like sociopathic. And if they're not, they'd probably view me as that. So like I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't get along very well with anime characters. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like romanticize my favorite character and be like, oh, I would be friends with them. Like, no the fuck I wouldn't. They would probably be annoyed by me. Realistically. Hmm. Hmm. I would probably be really good friends with Sailor Moon. I'd probably be really good friends with her. Me and Usagi would be like those girls in class that make way too much noise and the teacher has to separate us. We would be those chicks. I don't like this shade. Ah, here we go. Oh my god, the conversation like progresses so much that I miss a lot of it. I will make sure I meet slash marry One Punch Man. He can join the harem. Sure that you never miss a grocery store special ever again. Smart. Huh? I will make sure I'm at. Oh. Yeah, yeah. True. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, if I was gonna make friends from anyone in an anime, it would probably be like, I don't know. Ooh. One Punch Man, that's definitely a good one. Do you think Piccolo would be down for me? Like, do you think he would like date me? I feel like I'd be too annoying for him. But like, I feel like Piccolo's not really the kind of person that like talks that much. So like, I'd be able to carry the conversation for both of us. You think he's a tsundere? Oh God, I don't know. I can't handle tsunderes. Like, you either like me or you don't. Stop being weird about it. You know what I mean? I feel like I'd make him blush a lot. Like, but do you think? Okay, who's a bigger tsundere though? Do you think Piccolo or Vegeta's a bigger tsundere? Because Vegeta's like a massive one. Like, kind of gives Piccolo a run for his tsundere money, his tsundere bucks, his dairy dollars. Piccolo's the greatest caretaker in Dragon Ball. Oh my god, I feel like if I was like depressed and I wasn't motivated to do anything, Piccolo would be like, "Come on, we're doing this today." You know what I mean? But also at the same time, like I don't think I would want to date any of those guys because they're dying all the fucking time. Imagine being like one of their wives. Like it must suck. I know there's like a good bit of like episodes, especially in Super, where they're just like, living their normal lives. But even then, with that being said, that's like marrying like I don't know, like a marine or something, and then like they got the like what if a war starts, and then you just I don't know. I would be so like sad that like I couldn't come with them, or like I would at least want to fight, but then I would probably die too because I'm not a Saiyan, or at least I hope I'm born as something really powerful. Well, who cares about Goku, honestly? He'll be back by Christmas. Yeah, if Chi Chi doesn't kill him first. Chi Chi, like, she's so, like, tough on Goku anyway. She's like, oh, he died. I don't care. But also, like, Goku's, like, one of the most powerful characters, so I wouldn't be sweating too much worries about, like, Goku if I was dating him. I would not date Goku either. I would be good friends with Goku. I'd be best friends with Goku. I would not date that man. I would not fucking date that man. Maybe Vegeta, but even then, Vegeta seems a little toxic. Vegeta, I feel like there would be just a ton of communication issues because he would never want to be direct about how he actually feels because he's got so much fucking pride. He's got too much Saiyan pride. That Saiyan pride will be the death of him. I want to add stripes on this part, but I don't know what color I want them to be. Maybe I'll take this shade and darken it a little bit. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that looks cute. I feel like at the end of the day, Vegeta would throw his pride away for Bulma, and that what makes him superior. Yeah, but I feel like that's because Bulma's the type of woman that like wouldn't tolerate his bullshit anyways. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it takes a special type of like woman to really like put Vegeta in his fucking place. I'm glad they redeemed Gohan and gave Piccolo more of the spotlight in the last movie. I don't think I watched the last movie. The last movie I watched was the one with Broly in it. And I was like kind of high on shrooms when I watched that. Oh my god, there was okay, so like ah this Dragon Ball Super, it was the one where like Broly like doesn't like he's like kind of nonverbal, so he's like and he's got like his dad there, and then like also it's like in a different universe, so like Goku and Vegeta's origin stories are vastly different from like the original. I forgot what the movie was called. But I remember I was tripping on shrooms, and then I decided I wanted to watch that movie. And then we went to see it, and there was a scene where like Goku and Broly are fighting, and they like break the fabric of their current like dimensional like frequencies or whatever, and they like break the fourth dimension, and like the visuals were like insane. And then that plus like me being like super like geeked out, you know, like I was just like, whoa. It was the best experience ever. Honestly, like I was making a point to be like tripping balls whenever I'm watching anything like that. I didn't during the Doctor Strange movie, and I really wish I had because I don't want to spoil it, but it sucks. That movie was pretty good. I think there's I think there are medical like I think they're like pharmacies in like maybe like Oregon or something that like sell them now, or like I heard there's like places online where they like can prescribe it, but like I think they only prescribe enough to like microdose or whatever. Obviously, I'm on stream and I'm on YouTube, so I can't really like be a plug or nothing. But like, I never had a bad shroom trip. I had a bad LSD trip, but that's because like I would test everything. I would have to test everything from now on, just because like I don't think I what I got was neat, to be honest. I think it was something else. I genuinely think it was something else, to be honest. I hope no one's gonna judge me for that. At some point, I just like had to like stop caring what people thought of me, especially because like those kind of things anyway aren't really that harmful. But like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like people would judge me. um, but yeah. I'm trying to think of all the characters that I would be really good with. Do you think? Okay. I actually have a genuine question. Do you think I'd be able to pull Spinner for My Hero Academia? Because he's like one of my biggest crushes, and I know for a fact that I would not be able to get All Might. Like, I'm just being realistic right now. All Might would never date me. First of all, I think it's because I don't think he wants to date anyone or have any kids just because, like, he knows that, like, being a hero is, like, it's just a bad idea. You know, because, you know, it's like being in the army, you could die the next day, you could die the next second. Who knows? You're risking your life every single day, you know? But even then, even, like, post-retirement, I feel like he'd be like, oh, you're too young for me, you know what I mean? But, like, oh wait, maybe not, because I think he was born in like 2019, right? Because it takes place in the future, so I'd probably be around his age range. No, I saw it. I don't know. I feel like he still wouldn't date me post retirement. I don't know. Maybe I just don't like. Maybe I just like. Maybe I need more confidence in myself. I really don't know what I'm capable of because I'm not out here trying to like date all the time. And it's always weird because like the people that I end up being like romantic with, it's always unintentional. You know how many of my friendships and relationships were like enemies to lovers type thing? So hilarious. A lot of the people I dated, I was enemies with them first. Or they're just people that just like casually gravitated towards me, and I'm like, I didn't even put any effort into that, so I can't even say I have any game when I probably don't. I haven't watched My Hero Academia though. I can recognize all my the frog girl and the frog girl. Yeah, yeah. You could pull Spinner. You think I could? The thing is, like, I just feel like I don't know with his League of Villains stuff. Like, I mean, I would kind of be cool with it because, like, I get what they're fighting for. Like, I get it essentially. But like, I would constantly be giving him crap about like, well, I would like constantly point out all the hypocrisies. I'd be like, babe, well, if you guys are like so like justice and all that shit, then why do you kill innocent people? Well, oh, it was a sacrifice we had to make. Okay, well then you kind of are like hypocritical criticizing heroes for doing the same thing. Like, you know, like we would have arguments about it. If I knew what he was like doing, you know what I mean? I'd be like, let me talk to Shigaraki, let me talk to him. And you know what? Your friend needs some lotion. Oh, you always take care of him. You always do that, but you never get him some lotion. I'm gonna stop by Target. I'm gonna get some Johnson and Johnsons. Give that to your boss and tell him that I sent that. I feel like if I dated Spinner, Shigaraki would fucking hate me. I feel like one of those girlfriends that's always in their boyfriend's business. Like I'd probably embarrass the shit out of him. Or you know what I would try to do? I'd try to get him to quit his job, do something else. But I feel like yeah, I feel like Spinner would definitely like black girls. And the guy at the agency had a thing. Which agency? Wait, which are you talking about? The green hair guy that could see the future? Yeah, League of Villains was like my least favorite villain group, to be honest. All the other villain groups had better reasons and ideology. Yeah. But like, and then here's the thing. I feel like Spinner kind of slowly started to recognize that too in the comic. I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention, to be honest. I think I would also be giving Spinner a lot of crap for like fighting with like kids. Like I'd be like, "Why are you fighting with a bunch of fucking high schoolers, you fucking dweeb?" I'd be so hypercritical of him, but it's only because I love him. My comic is called The Ambient Wanderer, and you can actually read it on Webtoons. But I'm thinking of making another version of the comic that like I'll probably just like dedicate like a website to, or maybe upload it on like I don't know, some other webcomic form, or like DeviantArt or something. Like just so like cuz there okay, here's the thing. There is a little bit of gore in it. It's not like gore for like there's like gore, like there's gore for like comedy, for like dark humor, but there's also like stuff for like shock value, and usually the shock value stuff I don't really like include. Um, but with that being said, that's why like I kind of want to like add like a different version on like a different website that's like like the more adulty version, because like I just now found out that you can actually say fuck in the comic. And here, let me just hold on. I'll shut down my iPad for like privacy, and then I'll show you what the comic is so you can see it. Um, but yeah, I'm in a bunch of webtoon groups, and they're like, you can't say cuss words, you can't say shit or fuck, and you can't show violence. And I'm like, okay. But then I see like Lower Olympus using the word fuck and like mentioning sex and like saying shit and blah 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 blah, and they're a webtoon original. So like obviously like if you add warnings, I think it should be fine. Oh, by the way, the next episode is coming out this week. I know like last time I said it was coming out, but like I had to have someone else do the color blocking for the most recent episodes, and it's been a little slow, but yeah, this is it. And I was just gonna call it Ambit, but there's another comic called Ambit, so I had to put a the and a wander because I already worked so hard on that logo. I worked hours on this freaking logo right here, and like I wasn't gonna just get rid of that work and start over, man. I was staying up late. I was just like, fuck it, I'll just put the and this. What y'all talk about? Hold on, I missed a lot of the chat. Then I pull out the plot armor to protect the league so many times. I know, right? There's also cool Gobo dudes. I don't watch cringy anime. Why are they trying to hate censor you, fam? I honestly have never had a single episode taken down so far. But yeah, the censorship is kind of whack. I can see why, because like I'm like, yeah, they're trying to prevent like really raunchy comics from like ruining their good reputation, especially if you want to be a profitable platform. You have to be catered to like everybody, but at the same time, like it's like there's something where it's like it's not that bad. I mean, there's blood in my comic, but it's not like what is it called? What's that one comic? Hikarashi when they cry. Like it's not like violence for the sake of violence to like I either add violence like in parts where there's fight scenes, violence in the sense of gore for comedy, so there's comedic gore, And then the comedic gore is like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's funny. Like I don't make it like really like dark or like creepy. Like I'm gonna kill this person because it's but um and then like the one person that like died like in the comic. So there's one person that's died so far in the comic. They died in a comedic way, and they didn't actually die. So there's that. But then also there's violence that I show for the not for the sake of violence, but like when it like adds to the plot or the severity, or when it's recalling a traumatic experience by a character. And even then, I try not to get excessive with the traumatic violence and gore and stuff like that. Usually it's out of screen or something like that. Just because when you're showing stuff like that, you have to be really thoughtful about the way you portray it, because it could like desensitize people to like messed up stuff. But yeah, I feel like the way I use it is fine. You know what I mean? And I add a warning. I even add a warning before the frame that shows the violence, so that people know to scroll past if they don't feel like watching it. And I feel like that way it's fine. I don't like there's some other people that like complain about getting their comics shut down, and it's like, "Oh, why had this guy and he just killed this girl, ripped her head off, and like freaking violated her corpse." Like, yeah, I can see why your comic's getting removed, dude. You freaking weirdo. Like, if Dobby could be on webtoons, then you definitely be on webtoon. Dobby's there's a webtoon about Dobby. Dobby's just extremely horny and violent. Dinosaurs? What? Wait, we're not talking about Dobby from My Hero Academia, are we? Dobby's just to what? 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 I'm gonna have to read that later. That sounds hilarious. That sounds like some Animal Planet shit right here. I went to Disney to go into adult animation too. That'd be cool. PG-13 for older audiences. They kind of did that with Turning Red. No, never mind. Everything Turning Red is like rated G. Disney canceled Andy Mack and Lizzie McGuire reboot. Damn. Hey, wait. I think one of the more like PG-13 adult stuff that they did is Proud and Prouder or something like that. That was like the Proud Family reboot. No, not that, Dobby. Yeah, I figured after all that. Because I was like, last I checked, the only dinosaur in My Hero Academia is Spinner. Even then, he's more of a gecko. um, but yeah, that's my comic, The Ambit Wanderer. If you want to read it, go ahead. I can show you some like spoilers. There's a episode that I was working on ahead of time just to test out the art style that I wanted to use. Oh, also when it comes to this Neon Pyre picture, I'm gonna finish the coloring, but I'm gonna do the shading next Friday. Are you playing Just Dance?
Yes.
Alright, cool. So this is what we have so far of Neon Pyre. I think he looks freaking adorable. I love him. He is a cutie pie. He is my baby. Mm. Wait. Sorry, I'm like doing those little details. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I will do all the shading and everything next Friday. But this is what I have so far. He is so adorable. Thanks, Libby. This is all for you, Libby. Kind of reminds me of Momji for. Oh, Miji? Oh, yeah, it kind of does. He kind of gives off that trope, the little cute little brother trope, like Honey Senpai from Oran High Host Club. He's so adorable. He's such a cutie pie. He kind of reminds me of Darwin. Okay, let me try to see if. Let me check out the new art style for the comic. Here's one. Here's a frame that I'm working on right now. I know he's so adorable. I love him. This is the official art style for the comic, and it's been like super easy to like render and like color in and all this kind of stuff. Um, but I was just like, oh, I feel like I can spoil this, like, cause I mean, you don't even know what they're talking about, so it's fine. But yeah, this art style is a lot more like simplistic and stuff like that, and it's easier to like shade and color in and stuff like that. Um, but I'm trying to make more humanoid characters for my comic. I need more humanoid characters because I'm doing too much. I'm being too much of a furry. There's too many furries. I already made like there's like multiple potential love interests for Clover, and they're all furries, and like I need to have like some humanoids in there. I'm not gonna say who they are. Well, one of them. No, two of them are humanoids, I think. And then I need to have more female characters because there's too many guy characters, and I feel like I'm just like projecting my gender dysphoria, not dysphoria, more like my gender euphoria on to those characters. Because a lot of the male characters are just like either like self inserts, like they're blatantly like me, or they're like dudes that I wish I looked like. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I need to have more girls in there. I need to have more girlies. Yeah, I freaking love Clover. I based her face off of Halle Bailey in the face, but like overall, like her character design's based off of SZA. But yeah. Clover is a freaking goober. It's like I try to make it like obvious that like Clover is like um autistic, just because like I don't see a lot of characters that like I see a lot of like autistic coded characters, but I don't see like characters that are like blatantly like I am autistic. You know what I mean? I'm so hungry though. I didn't wait. Damn it! I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I literally forgot what I was gonna say as I was saying it. Um, but this character is what's his face? So this character is I don't know. Okay, wait. You guys are familiar with this guy, right? So Zin is like um this is kind of the episode where they reveal that, but I don't really care about spoilers. Memory's not the best. Yeah, I think he was only in the first episode. There's not really that much of him, so I'm trying to get him more like screen time in the upcoming episodes in chapter 2. But he is essentially a clone of this guy. And what's his face? Like what was I going to say? So like essentially this guy is like eons old, And the way he like maintains his like immortality, so to speak, is he will make a clone of himself and then and like put his consciousness into the clone. He was the lab bro, right? Yeah. Elon old? Yeah. Yes. Like really, 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 really old. But like here's the thing, like he was a clone of like the past Zin and the Zin before that and the Zin before that. So it's like a generational thing where like they'll create a clone and then put their consciousness into the clone and then so on and so forth. But the reason I guess for that is just because of his job, and so like he's a part of this like higher like ranking council of people that kind of just like don't exactly like rule over the realm, but they're really powerful and they have a lot of control and they maintain like order to an extent. And there's like five of them, and he's one of them. And like it makes more sense for him to do that because then like the clone will have like all the knowledge and memories that he has combined with their experience. So he has like they have his past experience and his past memories with their current experience and their current memories, and that'll help them have better judgment and be like a better leader, if that makes any sense. But essentially he's just like using their bodies, like he's like cloning them and like using their bodies or whatever, so their memories are still there, but like their sense of self, sense like it kind of just like fades away, which like I'm not like, it's like really messed up. And like I do address that, but I won't say what happens. But yeah, Zen is like a little different from like the other incarnations because they're like they aren't even a guy. So like that's like one like difference, but that like kind of reflects a lot of other aspects of like Zen that's like different from like the other past like incarnations, because all the other past every past incarnation was like a dude. Like even like the AFAB incarnations, they were all dudes. This incarnation is not a guy. They may be like AMAB, but they're like not a guy, if that makes any sense. And so like they kind of have their own sense of individuality, and they kind of like stray from like who they're supposed to be. But like he has this like predetermined destiny. He's supposed to be this guy. He's supposed to like, you know what I mean? I got a chicken nuggets and I'm hungry now. I'm hungry too. I should probably get off stream right now because I want to eat. I haven't eaten all day. But yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably end the stream here. Next stream, I'll work on some t-shirt designs. And finish the neon pyre shading. Libby says it was bound to happen, but I like that. Yeah, their relationship is like he kind of sees himself as like the this guy, so he's like the older incarnation. He kind of sees him as like a son, if that makes any sense, but he doesn't really see him as a dad. But like their relationship is kind of like the toxic relationship that like a lot of like mothers have with their daughters, in the sense that like they enforce a little bit too much control over it. So that's something I want to explore later on in the comic. Are you gonna play a dating sim? I do want to play a dating sim, and I'm glad you reminded me, Libby, because honestly, like, I was gonna ask you guys like what dating sims the or like what, if there's any that you wanted to see me play, or what your thoughts are on this one that I wanted to play. There's this dating sim, and it's like a brain eating virus, like a brain eating like amoeba, like single cell organism or whatever. And so you're dating him. You're dating like this like brain virus that's like slowly eating away at your brain. I also really want to play Sucker for Love because like I freaking like I've seen gameplay of it and I love the girls. They did such a good job of making them like not only visually attractive but also have like really attractive personalities as well. And that one you're dating like Lovecraftian like eldritch gods and shit like that. Thanks, Wim. Manly Badass Hero played it, I think. Yes! I love Manly Badass Hero. There's so many dating sims that he played that I want to start playing. Cybercupid, I'm probably gonna read the whole thing tonight and then make fan art. Oh my god, if you make fan art, please tag the Instagram because I would love to like share fan art. I was gonna hold like a fan art contest, but I wanna wait until chapter one is finished, and going into chapter two. Because I really wanna like show the fan art like I wanna put the fan art in the comic as well. Like cause in my comic there's when you keep scrolling, there's an intermission and like there's an intermission and I usually save the intermission for like Q&As but no one asks any questions on episode 7 so I only did like one Q&A but for intermissions I want to do Q&As for the characters so like you can ask the characters questions but also I want to have that section for like fan art so I like shout out people who like do their fan art and stuff like that and put it in there and the way that webtoon like the comic formatting is it makes it super easy to just like put frames in there and stuff like that so I thought that would be really cool even in like past episodes like the first episode or something like that I put like I can easily like slide new frames into like older episodes if I wanted to so that'd be really awesome if you guys ever want to do fan art or you ever want to like just tag the hold on, let me actually, you know what? Let me show you the Instagram for just so you know cuz I also post on the official Instagram every time there's a new episode. Um so this is the official Instagram. So if you guys ever like have any like fan art or have any like questions for the characters or like want to know anything about the comic in general, just message on here. And because like it's not even that popular and there's not a lot of, like of messages and DMs and stuff like that, like I'll be able to like answer them ASAP. And I love interacting with people. And if you follow me, I'll probably follow you back. Actually, speaking of, I'm gonna see if there's any new followers I could follow back. No, I think I followed everybody. Oh wait. Okay, cool. I try to follow everyone back. um, but yeah, that is the thing. So yeah, I do want to hold like I want to hold an art contest and I want to hold a meme contest. But I actually before I get off stream, it's 7:20 right now. Can you guys help me come up with like prizes? Cause I was thinking of like making it to where like for like the art contest, maybe like I'll make the character like the like OC, like a character or something, like a background character or something. Money, yeah. Mini toys. Do you have a Twitter for the page? No, but someone recommended that I make one, so I probably will do that. I probably will do that. But yeah, I'm trying to think. Like also, I was also thinking of like merch. I wish I could give away money. If I had a job, I would do that. Cause like I remember back when like I had a job, I used to like do giveaways a lot, and I would just give away like lash kits and like makeup and jewelry. But now I can't do that anymore because I'm broke as fuck. Which I'm trying to get more people to come to Twitch so that I can make some money off of that. But the best I could do is probably like art prints, merch. Original character or drawing Zoom call. That sounds dope. Yeah, I'll probably do that. Well, what was I gonna say? Alright. I am going to get off stream, eat cosplay, Instagram, or art tips slash advice. I want to give that away for free though. I want to give that away for free. Zoom call sounds cool though. Hmm. But yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great. I'm assuming it's nighttime everywhere for everyone. Not everywhere. Obviously, on the other side of the planet right now, it's daytime, but like, I'm assuming that everyone in this stream is on the side of the planet that's like dark right now. So I'm just gonna say, I hope you guys have a good night. See ya. And yeah, I will probably try to like play a dating sim or something either Friday or like on a different day. But I will let you guys know on my Instagram. I'll keep you guys up to date on that stuff. All right, bye.